right, Don here. We're at that siding job. Now, if you can see what I'm looking at here, you see these marks? Okay, now I talked to people over at Cleansall, BC yesterday, and they're telling me that I need to use a pressure tip. You can see the marks. Now, this was a lot worse the other day. This is acceptable right here because it was rinsed really nice and it's coming out good. But you see this stuff at the bottom? That's just oxidation that's left over. So what I'm going to do is apply some more product, get it wet, apply one more product application with the brush. You can see it's real bad down this end here. This is the worst part of this section right here. So we're going to go ahead and get this treated again. Get it wet first, treat it with the brush, then rinse it on down. All right, that's all we can do. Let's get after it. All right, as far as I can tell, I think I got it all. It's drying down there. It's looking good. The siding looks good, but it always looks good when it's wet, right? And the marks are gone off of here. There's marks down here, so the pressure got all that stuff off of there, so I think we're going to be good. Okay, I just got done treating the front, and you can see the oxidation kind of, the sun's kind of screwing up the picture, but we got 2 coats on the front here, and we're using a pressure tip to get it off, so I think that's going to solve the problem. And we got a couple more spots on this side over here. And by the way, thanks for all your help, guys, with your comments on the siding. Like I said, I called up Cleansall, BC yesterday. Okay, now I got this spotting here at the bottom, see? This is all good up here. All good, all good. Then you got some stuff going on here, see that? All right, I'm going to put another application of this on here. Everything else looks pretty good, but we're going to use our pressure tip to get in and around all this stuff here. Okay, this stuff here should not be here. This should come right off, and it will with a good rinse. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast, and I think we're learning something here. It's not something that I want to add to my repertoire, but at least I know how to do it if I have to, right? All right, I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing, and I'll look forward to seeing some more comments in the comment section this evening. All right, I need to get after the rinse. Let's get after it. All right, here we are, job number 2. We were already at one job, right? Fixing a job. Don't usually count that as a job, but today we're going to count it because I'm actually going to go back there again at the end of today and spot check everything. I need to wrap that job up. I'm going to also do a downstream SH cleanup on the home as well. I think it needs that as well. Any oxidation spots, we'll just go ahead and blast off of there. Make sure they're clean, and that'll wrap that job up. Homeowner's very understanding, and I'm a very lucky guy that they are. Most people are not understanding when it comes to stuff like this, but more people should be, because there's nothing you can do about it until you just figure out the problem, you know. Anyway, we did that, and everything's going to be good. All right, let's get after it. Don here, back again. Got everything pre-treated. Dirty driveway. He hasn't done this driveway in 2 years. It stayed pretty clean. I'm going to get and hook up to 12 gallons a minute. I'm waiting for this tank to fill up. I went to that siding job, and I went ahead and just, I didn't hook up to any water. I just went ahead and used all the water I had. So we got to fill this up. So I'm going to go ahead and make a phone call while I'm waiting for that to happen. And in the meantime, I'll show you how to hook up 12 gallons a minute. Okay, so if you have a rig and 2 machines, you can do this very easily. Ameritech will do it for you. They're the guys to go to. Anyway, what they did was, everything is 1/2 inch. Okay, come on out of there, will ya? See, these are 1/2 inch fittings, 1/2 inch line. 1/2 inch line right here. I mean, this is 3/8. 1/2 inch runs all the way to the machine. Okay, now coming out of the buffer tank into the filter, into a T, we bring water into each side of the pump. Okay, full maximum flow. Then we have 1/2 inch line coming out. The 1/2 inch line runs to this ball valve right here. Okay, what we got to do is turn it down this way. Always remember, whatever way this handle is facing is with the hose that it's allowing to come through. It's like this one here. When it's in that position this way, it's running the unloaders down there where I'm plugged in right now to do basic everyday pressure washing with 8 gallons a minute. But now we're going to run both machines at once, and you can only get 12 gallons a minute out of a 3/8 line, no matter what you have. You can have a machine that runs 15 gallons a minute, but you're only going to get 12 through that line. You know, it's kind of like the 5 pounds of turds into a 2-pound bag. It's just not going to fit in there, you know what I mean? If you want to get the maximum out of your machines, then you got to go to the 1/2 inch line. Now I'll get 16 gallons a minute out of this, but I only need 12. I mean, 12 gallons a minute and a mini Mondu, I think, is the perfect combination. I know Cliff over there at Flamingo Pressure Wash, he uses a 12 gallon minute machine, and he just got a mini Mondu, so I've been watching him use that, and he is operating it with ease, no problem at all. Got to have the right oomph to run the equipment sometimes. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast, and we're waiting for this water to fill up, and then we're gonna get after it at 12 gallons a minute. All right, see you in a minute. Nothing better than 12 gallons a minute, man. Pump this baby out quick. The sidewalks are done all the way there. We're going to be doing the ever so satisfying runs. Let's get after it. Let's take a final look. Okay, the rocks at the very end there where the driveway is, the end of the sidewalk, that was all green, moldy, black. You can see that from the road. Now it looks like there's new rocks there, right? Border blocks. There was some streaking going on because it hadn't been done in a couple years, so I went ahead, took the pump up in the little tough areas that you see me do. It only took 2 seconds. Went ahead and did everything. It looks really good. Repeat business, man. This is like the 7th time I've been out here. I do his pool cage, I do his house. He likes to keep the driveway. As you can see, the guy landscapes everything really nice. Pedicure. This grass is hard to keep. It's Floritan, St. Augustine grass. It's like a salad for bugs. This guy does good. When these, I forget what they call them, but they're from Hawaii. Man, in the middle of the summer, this is really nice, man. The guy keeps them going. We haven't had too many freezes here lately, so I've seen this whole thing get wiped out of nothing, and he brings it back. Really cool place. All right, that's a little bit more information anybody needs about my customer, but what the hell is that? Anyway, look at the new wheels, new tires, not new wheels, but new fancy hubcaps, new nice 10-ply tires. They only last about 1.5 years on this truck, pulling all this heavy weight, and I got 12-ply tires on the back. The heater core blew out on the van on Monday. It's been bad for a couple months, just leaking about a gallon of water every week. So finally got all that fixed yesterday during our anniversary. My wife was a good sport and went along with getting the truck maintenance on our special day. We had a great day together. Thank you for all the anniversary wishes, guys. I appreciate that. Marriage is a full-time job, I'll tell you. I am a very lucky man to have found a wonderful person to spend my life with, and I'm sure that I will be with her until I take my last breath. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it, shall we? Hey, hey, hey. Did I say it was lunchtime? Look at these beans, man. They look good, huh? They got another row of beans over here. We'll start picking these beans before we go on vacation. Let's see. Look at that string bean right there. Yep. It's beautiful. Okay, well, I got some romaine lettuce here. My wife's growing for me. It's good to have a wife that takes good care of you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to cut me off a head. Look at that. Don't get no fresher than that, does it? Now we're going to go in and add some of our homegrown radishes and some cucumbers that she's growing. Gotta tell you, man, I am spoiled rotten. And my diet is doing really well. No sugar. I'm down to 161 right now. Feeling groovy. Alright, I'm Don from Super Blast. It's time for lunch. Alright, here we are. Job number 3 for today. Just going to be doing the fascia and the soffit. Just giving the place a nice rinse. This is a regular customer. Wants to keep the place nice and looking really nice. Gutters need a little touching up and stuff. So you can see how dirty it is up there at the top. Alright, we're going to start right here. The water's already hooked up right to the house right there. We're going to start the job right here in the corner. We're going to SH all the way around to the back. Then we're going to rinse all the way across. We're going to get these sidewalk done here. We're going to do the sidewalks and the gutter in the road. We're just going to rinse the driveway off as a painted surface. But we are going to do the sidewalks, okay? Alright, let's get after it. Alright, you can see the transition from mold to gold right there. See how nice and white? Everything looks really nice and clean. The driveway looks a lot brighter. It had a light black algae coating up in the front there by where that shady area is. Everything's looking good. Gutters are bright again. A lot of tiger striping going on all these gutters. I always suggest the next time they paint to go ahead and get after that. These gutters that are in here right now, these are over, these gutters are like 25 to 30 years old in this place. So it's time for a paint job, you know. But they look nice and clean. You'll be happy with that. All right, now we're gonna get on down here after we do the sidewalk. All right, let's get after it. what I call curb appeal. No, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes. No. Yes, no. Clean that curb up, man. Makes everybody else look like, you know, like Garbaggio. Hey. And I saw the old guy that came up on me here. I don't know if he was in the film or not, but I got another job right up that way at 305. We're gonna go see him after this. Get the young man of about 85 in the brook. All right, now we're gonna head down that way, get across the back, and we'll be done with this one. All right, yeah, let's get after it. Okay, let's have a look. A lot of tiger striping going on, but it's still dull and dirty, so it'll come nice and clean. Just leave a couple of the stripes behind, and I will have that conversation with the lady. But the next time they paint, they're just gonna have to do that. They're too old for me to even offer that removal. All right, now we're gonna come back here and nail this and get this back right here. All right, let's get after it.
That's what I'm gonna throw upside your head. I said a brick, baby. That's what I'm throw upside your head. Yeah, you got me so worried. Got me talking out of my head. Yeah, you know I love you. And you know my love is true. Well, I can't understand it, baby, when you treat me like you do. I'm gonna chalk a brick, baby. Chunk of brick at you.
that's a wrap. Look how nice and white everything looks up there. Everything looks good. The patio's wiped off, cleaned the grill off. Everything's done, man. Looking beautiful. She looks like she's got some water in her porch in there. She's in there wiping up the windows. They don't build stuff like they used to do that. I shouldn't even say used to. That was built a long time ago. It's Florida, man. Not the workmanship you get up north. Although a lot of people up north move down here and they see how lazy everybody is, and then they just jump on the bandwagon. Look how nice that looks. Looks good. Sidewalks look good. Gutter in the load looks great. Looks better than that, right? Alright, I'm down from Super Blast. Now we're going to go by the vinyl siding job again. On the way to the SH fill station, I'm going to give that thing a chlorine bath. Rinse it down, see if there's any spots that I got to hit. I'll just hit them with the pressure washer. Alright, I'm done. Let's get after it. Hey, it's the end of the day. That's what I say. Hey, just got back from the SH station on my way to the bank to make today's deposit. Found out a lot about the siding. It's not a... I called up Cleanse Oil BC yesterday and talked to the guys in the office. They said it's made for high pressure. Well, you know, what happens sometimes when you use high pressure on vinyl? Shit starts popping off and this happens and that happens. Anyway, but that's the correct way to do it, I guess. So I started out doing it correctly by downstreaming it on there, because they say to mix the product 1 gallon to 4 gallons. Okay, now the product's ready to use. They say to cut it 20-to-1 for your basic oxidation and cut it 10-to-1 what you just mixed for, you know, really bad oxidation. It didn't budge it, but I used a soft wash tip, rinse tip, to rinse it off. So are they right? Or you know, if you watch videos about Cleanse All BC, you'll see everybody uses a brush, and everybody says it's not a brushless solution, and I agree with that, because I had to brush that vinyl a couple times and go back with a high pressure tip this morning. So what we're going to do tomorrow afternoon, I got a 2 guys get on the buddy list every year. Nice big ticket. 2 big giant driveways, 1 2-story pool cage, and the other guy's got an average size pool cage. But after that job's done with, we're going to go back over to the vinyl home. We're going to do an inspection. I'm going to give it a house wash with SH, get the gutters brighter and everything for them. They got family coming, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that and be done with the job. Period. Anything that's got a little spot of oxidation here or there when I get there tomorrow afternoon, I'm just going to blast it off of there before I do anything else. I'm going to hit those spots that I see. There shouldn't be any after today's application and rinsing with a high pressure tip. A 40-degree tip is what I used to rinse that with today. And I had the machine 3/4 speed, so probably 6 gallon a minute maybe. That's good enough for that. Anyway, we'll see what happens with it tomorrow, but once again, thank you guys for chiming in and helping me out with that. You definitely got to use a brush on oxidation, and there's just no other way around it. Alright, I'm Don from Super Blast, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's Big Ticket Thursday. Let's get after it.